Hey everybody, this is Dr. Larry Thomas from the Dr. Larry Thomas Show. You can catch me on Radio Telemergence Radio on Facebook Live. You can also catch me on YouTube. You can go to type in Dr. Larry Thomas. I will appear and you can like, share, comment. You can also subscribe to the page. And you subscribe to the page, then you get notifications. Also, if you subscribe and like the page on Facebook, you'll get notifications when we go live every Sunday at 7 p.m. on Radio Telemergence and also on on YouTube live as well. So today I want to talk to you all, and I'm not going to do call-ins like we normally do. Every week we're going to do something a little different. I just want to pop in, give you all a quick message as you all move forward throughout the week. Now, as you can see here on the marquee, it says, "Be a Conqueror." Be a conqueror is what I'm talking about. Think about the times that you have felt like giving up. The times you felt that your very best wasn't good enough. You were unsuccessful. You may have failed at something, at several somethings. But yet you continue to move forward. You continue to press forward. Why? Because you are a conqueror. Life is not designed for us to fail. Life is designed for us to learn these lessons as we move into our next season, and that season that possesses the successes that we will experience along the way. Now, yes, are we going to fail? Yes, we're going to fail, and failing is, that's the nature of the beast. If we are to learn, if we are to get better, each night we go to sleep, and when we go to sleep, a part of us takes an eternal rest. That's called the past. However, when we wake up the next morning, what do we have when we wake up the next morning? First of all, we have another opportunity. The next thing we have all those experiences from the past as we move forward. What I want you all to do is get in the mindset, and you've heard it numerous times. In fact, you've heard me say it. Those of you who watch my show, you've heard me say it numerous times. Don't dwell in the past. You no longer live at that address you had in the past. Those failures, those times of despair, and we're going to get to those in a minute, but those times of despair, those tears you cry, all those things are in the past. What we do right now in the present is we are building toward a successful future and successes that we're going to experience. So now, what do we take away from that? What we take away from that is this. You cannot expect to be successful in the future if you keep trying to live someplace else. Some of the greatest moments, some of the greatest successes that you will ever experience lie in the future before you. But you got to be willing to accept, you got to be willing to step into the season. So what are some of the things we need to do? A hard, tough pill to swallow is that if we're going to move forward, we're going to have to let people go. We're going to have to let some things go. Think about those times that you prayed to that higher power. And as you pray to that higher power, whether it's God, whether it's universe, you have put it out there for something to manifest. It could be a job. It could be a promotion. It could be some type of increase in some way, shape, or form. And what happens when we get it? First of all, how many of us go back and show gratitude and are thankful for that opportunity and that increase that we received? That's the first thing. The second thing, how many of us don't recognize it at first when we see it? I had opportunities that were laid upon me, and opportunity within the past few weeks, opportunity laid upon me, and I was like, well, if I do this, I'm gonna spend more time doing these things. I'm gonna have to spend more time doing this stuff, and that's going to take away from this, and it's going to take away from this thing. Well, you got to realize if you're going to move forward, you're going to open yourself up for increase, you've got to be willing to make certain sacrifices, not be willing to let some things go. As I was going through this, something told me, hey, you asked for this. Why are you complaining? You asked for these things. You asked for them. So now you're not grateful, you're complaining because you have them. And that helped me to put things into perspective. And I'm hoping that would do the same for you all as well. When you get these things that you ask for, you're going to have to put some things down. In order for you to pick up something greater, something bigger, something more prosperous, something more beneficial to you, you're going to have to let some things go.